Reincarnation, the concept that the soul or spirit after biological death begins a new life in a new body, has fascinated humanity for millennia. This idea is not confined to one culture or religion. Rather, it is a part of many spiritual traditions around the world. In this video, we'll explore the scientific approach to understanding reincarnation. Specifically, we look into various experiments and studies that aim to provide evidence that this phenomenon, reincarnation, suggests that aspects of our consciousness continue to exist after the physical body dies and can be reborn into new bodies across different lifetimes. Traditionally, this concept is integral to many Eastern religions like Hinduism and Buddhism, which view reincarnation as a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, driven by karma. In the West, the idea has garnered curiosity and skepticism alike, with its implications challenging the materialistic view of the universe, predominant in scientific circles. Despite its ancient roots, reincarnation has found a place in modern discussions due to intriguing cases and research that hint at the possibility of past lives. Scientists and researchers have approached these phenomena with various methodologies, looking for patterns or evidence that might suggest the continuity of personal identity beyond death. One might wonder why such a seemingly mystical topic has captured the attention of researchers. The reason lies in numerous accounts of individuals, particularly children, who recall past lives with verifiable details they could not have known otherwise. These accounts are not isolated to regions where reincarnation is a cultural norm. Reports come from many parts of the world and from families without prior beliefs in reincarnation, which adds to the mystery and increases the interest of researchers. To study these cases, methodologies have had to be as rigorous as possible, aiming to rule out fraud, fantasy, and leading questions. Researchers focus on spontaneous statements from young children about theaters. Barrier in passions reaching Rika. Yours you waysale, Ari's Thursdays, soarings, locations, and descriptions of events and details. The appeal of these studies lies in their potential to challenge and expand our understanding of consciousness. If consciousness can indeed exist independently of the body, as reincarnation suggests, this could prompt a significant shift in how we understand human existence and identity. These possibilities push the boundaries of traditional scientific inquiry, inviting interdisciplinary collaboration across the fields of psychology, quantum physics, and neurosciences. One of the leading figures in the scientific study of reincarnation was Dr. Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist who dedicated much of his career to the field. Stevenson, working at the University of Virginia, conducted over 4 decades of meticulous research into the phenomenon of children who reported memories of past lives. His approach was both straightforward and rigorous. He would interview the children, their families, and others who could validate the memories. Then he meticulously documented each case, collecting any and all evidence that could either corroborate or refute the child's claims. Stevenson's work was pioneering in that he applied a scientific framework to an area that many dismissed as purely speculative. He developed a method that sought to objectively evaluate the claims of past life memories, focusing on cases where the information the children provided could be fact-checked and independently confirmed. His research compiled over 2,500 case studies, which included detailed descriptions of former lives, often far removed from the child's current family and cultural environment. This extensive body of research provides a substantial dataset that continues to be analyzed and studied by researchers today. Stevenson's methodical approach has lent a degree of credibility to the study of reincarnation that was previously absent, making it a legitimate subject of scientific inquiry. His work raises important questions about the nature of memory and personality, stretching beyond traditional understandings of human development and psychology. In the mid-20th century, a notable case known as the Bridey-Murphy phenomenon brought the idea of past lives into the public eye in America. The case centered around a Colorado woman who, under hypnosis, described living a past life as a 19th century woman in Ireland. Unlike spontaneous memories of children, this case involved regressive hypnosis, a technique where hypnosis is used to recover what proponents believe are memories of past lives. While not a part of Stevenson's work, the Bridey Murphy case is a critical piece in the history of reincarnation research because it popularized the concept in the Western world. The details the woman provided were specific and vibrant, including names and descriptions of life in Ireland, which she claimed to remember vividly. Subsequent investigations tried to verify her claims with varying results. Some details were confirmed, while others could not be verified, leading to debates about the authenticity and accuracy of memories recovered through hypnosis. This case exemplifies the challenges and controversies that surround the study of reincarnation. It highlights the need for careful and critical evaluation of evidence, as well as the difficulties in distinguishing between genuine memories and those possibly created or altered by the subconscious mind. It sparked interest in further scientific exploration and brought forward the question of whether past life memories could be subjected to the same rigorous scrutiny as other psychological phenomena. Dr. Ian Stevenson's research extended beyond verbal testimony to explore physical evidence of reincarnation through anomalies such as birthmarks and birth defects. His hypothesis was that unusual birthmarks or congenital defects might be related to past life experiences, specifically to injuries or deaths suffered in those lives. Stevenson's studies involved detailed examinations of these physical marks and medical histories, comparing them with documented injuries or causes of death of individuals the subjects claimed to have been in past lives. For example, Stevenson documented cases where individuals with birthmarks in specific areas correspond closely to fatal wounds on the body of their alleged past identity. These cases were approached with a rigorous methodology, documenting the birthmarks photographically, obtaining medical records, and, when possible, corroborating stories from those who had known the deceased. These investigations provided intriguing data that suggested a connection beyond mere coincidence, offering a physical dimension to the reincarnation hypothesis. This approach helped to move the conversation about reincarnation into more empirical realms, where visual and medical evidence could be scrutinized and discussed within the scientific community. It opened new discussions on how genetic memory might work and whether traumatic experiences can indeed be imprinted in such a manner that they carry over to subsequent incarnations. This line of inquiry presents a fascinating intersection of genetics, psychology, and the study of consciousness, suggesting a complex interplay between our physical forms and our experiential memories. Building on qualitative case studies, some researchers have applied quantitative methods to reincarnation research to establish statistical significance to the findings. These studies use statistical tools to analyze the likelihood that the correlations seen in reincarnation cases could occur by chance. By applying these methodologies, researchers aim to provide a more objective foundation to the reincarnation claims, thereby enhancing the scientific understanding of these phenomena. The use of statistics in reincarnation research often involves analyzing the details provided by subjects about their supposed past lives, and checking these against historical facts or specific data points that can be independently verified. Researchers look at variables such as the accuracy of names, dates, geographical locations, and specific personal details that the subjects could not have learned through normal means. This analysis helps determine the probability that such matches could purely be coincidental. Statistical analysis also assists in addressing the criticisms of selective reporting and confirmation bias, common challenges in the study of reincarnation. By using rigorous statistical frameworks, researchers strive to ensure that the studies meet scientific standards and that the conclusions drawn are based on solid empirical evidence rather than anecdotal reports. The exploration of reincarnation is not confined to individual cases or single cultural contexts. Researchers have conducted studies across various countries and cultures, adding a significant layer of depth to the understanding of reincarnation phenomena. These cross-cultural studies are crucial because they help determine whether the concept of reincarnation and the experiences associated with it are influenced by cultural conditioning or whether they manifest consistently regardless of the individual's background. In these studies, researchers look for common patterns and themes in reincarnation claims across different societies. They analyze how cultural factors influence the recall of past lives and whether certain cultures are more conducive to such memories due to their religious or spiritual beliefs. This comparative approach helps to discern whether reincarnation experiences are universally possible or are merely reflections of cultural heritage. The findings from these studies suggest that children from cultures as diverse as those in Tibet, Brazil, Lebanon, and the United States have reported past life memories with remarkable similarities. These similarities often persist even in cases where reincarnation is not a part of the prevailing cultural or religious framework. This universality challenges the notion that such memories are purely constructs of cultural or parental influence, suggesting a more profound, possibly innate aspect to the reincarnation phenomena. While the study of reincarnation has gained some scientific footing through detailed research and analysis, it remains a subject of intense skepticism and debate. Critics argue that the methodologies used in reincarnation research are not foolproof, and often suffer from issues such as confirmation bias, where researchers may unconsciously select information that supports their hypotheses while ignoring contradictory data. Skeptics point to the psychological aspects of reincarnation claims, suggesting that such memories could be fabrications stemming from the subconscious mind rather than genuine recollections of past lives. They propose that the human mind is capable of creating detailed and coherent but entirely fictional narratives, especially under conditions like hypnosis or in response to suggestive questioning. Another significant critique concerns the possibility of information leakage or cryptomnesia, where individuals unknowingly access information through normal means and later recall it as a memory from a past life. This could occur through overheard conversations, media, or reading material, which are later internalized and misattributed to personal experiences from another lifetime. Despite these criticisms, the field of reincarnation research continues to evolve, with proponents refining their methodologies and addressing the challenges posed by skeptics. This ongoing dialogue between different viewpoints enriches the scientific and philosophical discussions about reincarnation, pushing researchers to develop more rigorous and objective approaches to study these extraordinary claims. The increasing use of past life regression therapy in clinical settings represents another fascinating dimension of reincarnation studies. This therapy involves guiding individuals through hypnosis to retrieve memories of past lives, purportedly to help resolve issues and challenges affecting their current lives. Despite its therapeutic intentions, past life regression remains controversial and is often scrutinized for its scientific validity. Critics of past life regression therapy argue that the memories retrieved during sessions are susceptible to suggestion from the therapist, potentially leading to the creation of false memories. But proponents suggest that these sessions can yield verifiable information and have been shown to provide psychological relief and personal insight for some individuals. The therapy's effectiveness and the veracity of the memories retrieved are of keen interest to both researchers and practitioners in the fields of psychology and psychiatry. This area of study not only challenges our understanding of memory and consciousness, but also raises profound questions about the influence of supposed past lives on present psychological health. The use of regression therapy continues to spur debates about the ethical implications and responsibilities involved in exploring deeply personal and potentially transformative experiences. Looking forward, the scientific study of reincarnation is poised to evolve in several promising directions. With advances in technology and methodology, future research could harness more sophisticated tools to analyze the claims of past lives more rigorously. For instance, neuroimaging and genetic testing could provide insights into the biological basis of reincarnation experiences, potentially identifying patterns or anomalies associated with these memories. As interdisciplinary approaches become more prevalent in scientific research, the study of reincarnation could benefit from collaborations across various fields, including psychology, neurology, and even quantum physics. Such collaborations may help clarify the mechanisms behind memory transference across lifetimes, if such a phenomenon indeed exists. The potential implications of proving reincarnation scientifically are profound, extending beyond the academic and touching on existential and philosophical realms. It challenges the very notions of life, death, and identity, possibly altering our understanding of the self and consciousness. While researchers continue to push the boundaries of what science can explore, the study of reincarnation stands as a testament to the human pursuit of knowledge about the most enduring mysteries of existence. While we conclude our exploration into the phenomenon of reincarnation and the various scientific approaches to its study, it becomes clear that this field, while filled with intriguing possibilities, also faces significant challenges and criticisms. The journey into understanding reincarnation scientifically is not just about proving or disproving this phenomenon, but also about expanding the ways in which we understand human consciousness and memory. The studies and theories presented offer a glimpse into a realm that defies conventional scientific and philosophical boundaries. They invite us to consider the possibility that life could be more complex and interconnected than our current understanding allows. Whether or not reincarnation is a real phenomenon, the investigation into it challenges us to think deeply about what it means to be human, about life, death, and what might lie beyond. For those who are curious about reincarnation, the journey doesn't end here. The evolving nature of scientific research promises further exploration into this fascinating topic. As new technologies and methodologies emerge, they bring potential to uncover new evidence that could provide deeper insights into the mystery of reincarnation. We encourage you to maintain an open yet critical mind, engage with the research, explore the various studies, and perhaps even contribute to the ongoing dialogue about this compelling topic. The exploration of such profound questions is not just the domain of scientists and researchers. It is a journey that all curious minds can partake in.